Hello friends, today I have my journal out and I was just going to grab, I know someone asked and I didn't get a chance to return the message and I will try. How large is my Brave book? Mine's 4.5 inches by 6 inches. So they're at Walmart and they're just a little over $3, just to let you know. So I was just going to start off in my Brave book today. You can see that I've been playing here with inks and it went through, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do today was I had some inspiration last night and I wish I could have made my video last night, but I have my graphite pencil and this is all pure graphite. It's a B2, nothing special. I'll be using whatever I have on hand. Even use your pens, whatever. I have this behind here just because the reflection just helps be a less of a distraction. I chose a word today, so if you choose to use it in your outcome in your project, it would be, the word I chose was happy. So you can put that on there or whatever. I have some ideas today. And before I get started on this, I actually wanted to do something I was thinking about, a little exercise. I have a couple of these cards here, and I'm going to pull them out if I can. I bought these at Walmart. They're about the same size as the book. They're a couple of cards, and they're very thin. They're like almost like computer paper. And I thought this would be a really fun little thing to do before we get started. Was this is kind of off the top of my head, guys, so I found a few things I was thinking about last night, and like I said, I wanted to come down in video, but I didn't want to be able to have to talk quietly. So we're going to do a little exercise, and I kind of just thought it'd be really fun to exercise your brain a bit. We have our dominant hand that we draw with. We have a less dominant hand that you may or may not draw with. I'm going to draw a circle. I'm going to try to draw a circle with my other hand. I'm going to try to do back and forth. I'm going to draw, we're just doodling, okay? Draw little flowers, petals. So this is going to be a little bit difficult, but you just keep, just slowly do. And this is kind of going to exercise your brain a little bit, or because now you're thinking with both sides of your brain. So we're going to draw a leaf. Let's do 3. So we're going to do the same thing, do a little bit of a wave. We're going to draw, that's not as good, but hey, whatever. We're going to draw leaves. This is to get you going with a little bit. We could do better than that. There, see, we could try. I'm going to now with this hand start drawing a border. And I thought with this hand I will do one as well. It could be mirror image, whatever you want, or it could be on the other side here. And this is just to kind of get your guys going here with a little bit of practice with your other hand. Some of you are going to be really good at this. Some of you are going to be like, what? But it's really good. It's fun. And just doodle. Think about just fun doodles. And that's it. So we're going to make a inner circle. And that's okay that it's messy, because this is a doodle art anyways. And we're going to do another one. We're going to make some petals here. And, we make pieces look like this. This is not bad. It's just a little awkward. It's just a little, once you get loosening it up, it's not so bad. And you're a little faster in one hand and a little bit more, have to concentrate in the other, but that's okay. It's normal. We're gonna go circle, circle. So there's, we started something here. Now I'm gonna doodle in my leaves. So that we're just kind of doing, this is kind of like a pre-exercise of doodles on. Oh, I'm doing it. See, look at that. Ha, ha. Taking over. Left side of the brain or right side of the brain, whatever. It's kind of the opposite, right? So, and I'm hoping you guys are having fun with this. So now we're gonna, this is kind of hard a little bit, I find. Like, not like hard, like between 1 and 5 would be like a 3, 4, just kind of awkward feeling to color this in. Because you don't know if you feel like coloring it in a certain way, or you go, you know, you got to kind of get your feel and how you like to handle your pencil. See, with this hand, I color mostly towards myself in this direction, not away from myself. So do I want to, you know, it's kind of getting used to that. So that was just a quick little exercise. I thought it was fun. There we go. So they actually, you couldn't even tell which one I did with my left or my right. So really, it was not bad. So I hope you guys try that. Just giving yourselves a little bit of a brain exercise of using both sides of our brain. Okay, going on to our Brave journal. I put the word happy on top. That's kind of the word of this first word I chose. We can use it in this. What I'm hoping for this journal to be is not a beautiful journal book with all the colors and everything, but a idea book. So I was having the idea that we could start thinking about making some U's, and this is just make a U shape, and then decide you're going to pull some pieces up. What's your favorite color? If you guys have a color wheel, what's your favorite colors you want to use, and then you can go with what colors look best next to each other. So say you would go orange, red, and yellows would go well next to orange if you were to do that. If you want to do a pop of color that's totally opposite, you would go a blue if you did orange, and maybe like a blue-green or something like that. So that would make your art pop. So what you're going to do is you're designing your whimsical flower right now. I'm just going to erase this. So I hope you guys are not like going crazy because I'm erasing this. This is an idea page. So just to get your first project going. Now, you don't have to post this or anything like that, but you design your whimsical flower. So now you could put little circles across your flowers like this. You could make it little rectangles. You could make it any, and then maybe a circle on top. I'm going to put the camera down lower. Sorry, guys. So you could design your little U cup. It's like a little teacup, cup flower, whatever way you want. You can do little back and forth waves. This is your flower that you're going to design, a whimsical flower for this project. I'm trying to think of something else. Maybe a zigzag. So whatever kind of makes you want to, you could have inside of your flowers when you have your flowers here. This one was like a really bad one here. Let's just say we have a U here, you know, one here. We're just trying to plan out a little bit of a page, an idea. So now you have your whimsical flower, and this is how it comes along. So you decide what kind of cool little idea you want in here. You can even do like you could leave it. You just have little ends. You can do X's, crosses, whatever you call them. You know, whatever you want. Then you're going to decide. So this is your whimsical flower. Then you're going to decide your colors. And this is all you. So a lot of people do these kind of little whimsical flowers. But by the time you're done with it, it's all going to be yours. So you're going to have your happy page, whimsical flowers. Let's decide some color. I love orange. So I got my orange out. So I'm going to go with an orange. I'm going to go with an orange background here. Now this can be acrylic paint, whatever you want on a bigger level when you do your idea. So what goes with orange? We could do red. Do we want it right next to it? Let's do it right here. It might be good. You can do the outlines, these outlines in black ink. You can do them in acrylic paint, whatever you want. You could do this in marker on your project. You could do it on a journal page. You could do it on a index card, whatever. But you're making your own flowers right now. So we're going to grab the green and make the stem. So you're just doing your own ideas right now. And then we're going to grab, what was I going to do? Let's do, you could even do hearts if you were in the mood to do hearts on these little lines. That would be cute. You could do different ones too. You could do little whatever. So I am not telling you what to do. I'm giving you the idea of just using these little whimsical flowers to kind of plan a future page. So what your background would be, you could use watercolor, whatever you want, you think, but you probably would use maybe some blues because that would make it pop with the orange, and because that's the opposite color. And it doesn't look like much right now, but this is an idea. This is your idea. This is my idea going right here, and you're doing whatever you want on yours. So you can use your page, whole double pages layout. You can use one page for little ideas, like this, when you're making it more the size you want, a little bit more depth. This is a notebook. This is not just pretty art, but it's for ideas. So this is, maybe you want that. And let's go with a little bit of, you might want all blue. You might want a little bit of orange. You might want a little bit of colors, other colors in there. So this is kind of how it's going. Now I did kind of decide I wanted to have like a really nice dark blue flower. Why? Because I wanted to, not because there's, you know, any reason. You can go, purple's kind of on the opposite too. It's more on the cooler colors, but getting close to the warm. So then you have something like this. So this is not the done piece. I'm kind of scribbling a little bit, but this is like your little notes. So here is what, you know, I'm going to do the stem more like this. I'm going to decide on my leaves. You can do different leaves. You can do a kind of leaf like this. You can do more of a rounded leaf. So you guys, you know, decide on your leaves. You can do sections and doodle those sections. It's all up to you. You can do So you're going to have this really cool idea of a happy flower page. And that's an idea. So let's see here. Kind of got my little wildflower, whimsical flowers idea happening there. And what if I want to throw in a border? Gotta decide what kind of border I want. If I want to do a, there's different kinds. Let's see here. We can do a little rectangles, line, you know. It'll be easy to just paint a little strip too, so you can kind of think ahead on how you want to do the border. Again, you can do the wave border. Actually, I would go all the way down. The whimsical kind of loop-de-loop. And then you can color them in. And do lots of doodling inside. I know this is kind of a weird doodle book, but this is going to give you an idea of what you're going to do on your happy page. So now, let's say you decide even what kind of textures in the background. You can decide, make a note that you want to do a paper texture in the background with book paper, or, you know, so you can write those notes down. Another thing is, like, how are you going to write your happy? Are you going to use stencils? Maybe, you know, you can think about that. You can kind of just sketch some ideas. You can do little, you can just do little things like this, depending on the look that you're looking for. So there's different ways you can sketch. And you can paint this as well. So you can have happy in any way with stencils or whatever. So you make note of what you kind of like, and what you don't like, you kind of just leave out. So I hope that that was a fun little doodle page for you. So make your own little you flowers. Do as many as you want. Kind of choose your colors. Choose what you want for your leaves. Oh, and there's a rounded leaf like this too, yeah. So you can do that. So I'm not giving you one idea, but I'm giving you an option of doing many ideas. Background, you can spray a background, you can whatever, and then, you know, work on what you think. Give yourself a little idea in here for what you can do on a little canvas. Okay. So I hope you guys like this little idea. Now, this is kind of what I'm going to do this time. I'm going to show you kind of how it develops into a canvas, or it can develop into a canvas. So you have your notes. We're going to grab some paints and start playing. I'm just going to start playing with it because I didn't even really plan on doing this, but I'm going to start playing with it. And just from the notes I have right here. Right here. Background here, just because we're kind of playing. This is a dollar store board. I got, there's 2 in the pack for, there's 2 in the pack for $3. And this is just food coloring in here. And it's kind of wet, but that's okay. So I'm just kind of spraying that on there. Just using a random brush to kind of smear some on, maybe. Just getting some color in the background. Not really needing to paint a whole acrylic background, but we can if we want. I'm just kind of giving you guys an idea of what can come out of just a few ideas here. Oh, look, you can grab texture out of a, look, I'm going to put that on there. Nope, didn't work. Okay, texture out of cloth. So I'm going to dry this up. I'm just doing this to kind of show you guys a quick way of saying, okay, this is results right away. But normally you're not going to draw it right away and have like a painting right off the bat that you want to paint, or a card that you want to make or something. But I'm just kind of showing you guys what I can do with just a few little ideas. So I did the background with some food coloring, food gel from Michael's, and water. That's all that was in there. And I just pat it and I got this really cool texture. That was a fluke. I love it. So there you go. Now I want to make a couple of little U's, and that's the inspiration that I want to give you. The only thing I want to make sure give you is do these U's. So if you are interested, do the U's. I'm trying to wet my brush, but there is no water in here. Sorry guys. Like I planned to paint, right? So no, I didn't really. I was just like, okay, let's do this, because I really want to show you guys how we could, just soaking my brushes, it's new and stiff, how we could get some inspiration. And when you're doing it and you're not copying it off of Pinterest or anything like this, I know a lot of people do these little U type, but everybody's different. So you're making your own. What we do, which side we're going to have some U's, you can paint them. You could use your Copics. We're just going to play here. So you guys are going to decide on what shapes you want to put inside. And you've done that in your book here. You might want to put a green stem. You might want to not. So I've decided I'm going to have a few here. I always seem to put it across my work. I'm sorry guys, I noticed that. I'm like, when I'm watching my videos, I'm like, I'm in the way. I always put the paint on that side. So I'm going to try to see if I can put the paint where I'm not in your way so much. Is that going to work? We don't know. We don't know how we're going to do this. So I'm just going to go. You can do it with your markers, like I said too, even on canvas. So I have the ones I have drawn here. I think I'm going to draw extra ones though, because I don't want it to be too even. So I'll do a little one right here. Just like that. So I'm just kind of going in here and lightening this up a bit. So just making it like a little bit wide. You could just go over what color, whatever. I'm just doing my thing. Now this is just fun doodle page. Like this is a fun doodle paint. This is not, one of those paintings that you're going to be. This is just a fun. Now I'm not sure. I think I might just grab my ink and do my calligraphy pen on here. Oh, actually, I'm going to have to do my colors on there. Whoa, forgetful. So I decided to do like an orange on this one. And I'm just going to kind of go like that. So these are my whimsical flowers, guys. And you guys, whatever you make is going to be yours. And they're going to be totally different than mine. You can make them the same if you wish. But if you want to make something that's your own, you can make your own style. So here's the blue. Now this was just like, okay, today's project is going to be these whimsical yew flowers. And that was it, right? And because it just gets us going with ideas. What do I want from my design? You know, for my inner flower. So let's do, I'm going to do little ovals this way. And I'm using my Posca pen now because I'm running low on ink on my calligraphy pen. So I'll just have to refill that. But that's not a problem. So I'm just going to go in between and do little circles. Like this. It's kind of oval-y, but some of them might be a little bit more rounded. I'm just kind of going for it. I know, I'm doing a kind of a little of a canvas version of it. It may be something that I want to keep, may not. I just kind of want to show you guys how you can develop it into a piece. I'll have to go over it a little bit with paint here, I think. I did want the painted look, but I'll see what it looks like with the Posca pen. It's not too bad. As long as you go slow, don't pop it. You kind of get those little splatters. Anyways, that is so far what I have. And you guys, you could do your leaves that you've decided that you want to do. I'm thinking I've got to put my little things on. My little flower ends to go with my design. So oh, hi guys. I thought I was recording before. Anyways, okay, so here is the canvas from the prompt. I can't think now because I thought I was recording a few minutes ago, of the U-shaped whimsical flowers. This is my canvas. Yours is going to look however you want it. I decided to use the blue backgroundish with the yellow orange on the top like I had. I changed up the letters a bit, kind of still used the letters. For the happy prompt word, decided to go with the loop border here. So then I went with whatever. And I changed up the flowers a bit from what I originally thought. But I mean, it gives you kind of a basis of where you want to go with it. And you can still use this idea again and change it up. So that is mine prompt idea. And I just wanted to give you a quick heads up on or show of the canvas I did. And I really wasn't planning to do a canvas, but I kind of want to show you why I wanted this journal book, because you guys might think it looked pretty useless. I don't know how you guys, like when I look at it, it's like, okay. But I wanted to make sure you guys understood what can come out of it. So I hope you guys kind of get a little bit of a feel of it now and what you can come out of it for next time. Next week we'll do another prompt, and then you guys we'll continue with prompts, and then you guys will always have these ideas in your books. You could change them up whenever you want too, guys. So I didn't even use the leaves, so who knows what next time it'll look like if I decide to paint it again. Okay, talk to you guys later. Don't forget to craft like a duck. Bye-bye.